Yeah, hi. I don't know, go on Arwins, that's alright. You don't have to be in here. It's only a bit of a mixed chat and a thrift shop thing, chatty thing, whatever, brew. Uh, yeah. Because whereas Q's concerned, I'm just watching the things go on. I've not really looked at a load of stuff. I know there's a load of new Q drops, but I'm just enjoying the show, you know. My dad sent me this before, it's quite funny, you know, because there's no rush to collusion. I was going to say conclusion, mind you, there is a conclusion. May Day's coming up soon as well. See what happens on Friday then, if it kicks off or whatever, but where is it? So, I thought this was quite funny. Because I've not really been looking that much, I'm just sitting back. Hi, this was quite funny. What pants? Oh. What pants, Obama? What pants are you wearing at the minute? Let's have a look at what pants. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Sinead. Is it playing? Oh, sorry. Hi. Hi, Ellie Taylor. So I've got makeup on the screen.
What? You shouldn't be. I hope you're wearing them right now.
Hope you're wearing your shitting pants.
Because you are about to shit your pants. You gotta tell them, silent free these people!
Have you got your shitting pants on? Hi, Tapper. Thanks for the didn't know if you wanted me to say or not, so I didn't know whether to say or not. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't know, but thank you. And thank you to Dave as well. I'm waiting. We're getting a telescope coming, so I'm waiting for that whenever that arrives. I did order it. This is just a bit of a random mixed chitty chatty thrift. I've been to a thrift shop yesterday, charity shop. I like to say thrift. I'll be coming tonight for a chat on, I'd like to call it the rebirth of a new way. You could call it a new world. It is a new world, new earth, new way of thinking, new consciousness, but that's what I'm going to be talking about tonight, the way I do it. Positive people. Made some of this yesterday. I had to go out to the shop to get some salt. What is it, may you ask? It is kids' Play-Doh because it's just not got food colouring in it. It doesn't need food colouring in it. He'll only mash it up into one big blob. Hi, just got the notice. I know we don't get notices, do it? Because he let all his Play-Doh go hard. So I chucked it out and said, we'll make some homemade stuff, cheap as chips. So I said to him, keep it in a bag because it'll dry out. And yeah, spring is it. Well, exactly, it goes along with spring, the rebirth. But that's my chat tonight is, I like to call it the rebirth of a new way. Like I said, new way of thinking, people. Consciousness, but I did that. I'm so proud of myself. Wait till I'll show you what I've been doing. I'm just like, you know me, just thinking I need to go and do that. Something took me to a shop yesterday. I'll show you in a minute. Something took me there and I went in and Finn was like, it's like a rainbow, mummy. I was like, yes, it is, isn't it? And we went in to get another one today, which is in this bag, which I'll show you in a minute. But I went in there just to get me thrifty shop things out of the way. I went in the thrift store yesterday. I like the word thrift. And I saw this the other week. Hi. I saw this the other week and I didn't know what it was. And I was like, what's this? But I went back for it. Yeah, Finn's in nursery. That's why I'm on there. But it's only half a day. So that's why I come on for a little chat. Hi. And it's an actual, homemade Play-Doh. It's an actual tapestry, embroidery, cross-stitch frame thingy. I think you put your material in there and I thought I'm going back in because I've got a feeling it'll still be there because as some people know, I do my own little sewing things like this little, this was really rough, pinhead face that I did. And the bags that I'm doing, which I'm just on another bag, you know, I've still not finished the back of this one. This needs a word on it as well. Hi Sandy. There's another bag, this really bright like hippy dippy one that's not finished yet. It's going to have some like mandalas on it. Things going on in the back as well, but that's not finished yet. So obviously I do, you know, embroidery myself. So I found that. So it was there, so I got it. The most amazing. The pillow. Yeah, well, funny enough, I was going to make some big pillow heads of these, so I may still do it. You know, my brain just goes off. Everything comes in and I just have to do it. And I did hear someone going on about when that comes in and I just do it. I don't plan stuff, it just comes in. Then I saw this bag and I was like, I've got an obsession with bags, I must admit, but at least they're not brand new, so I'm not forking out for, you know, I love sloppy bags, and I found this peachy coloured bag, which I love peach and pinks. It's a big one, so it's nice for summer, you know, if you go for a picnic, or I can put a blanket in it and take my books with me, you know, my little drawing books if I'm out in nature or whatever, but it's a big sloppy one. But I think I'm going to actually embroider something on it because it is quite plain, or I might do some key rings because I'll show you what I've just sent my mum off for Mother's Day that I made her. So I love this, I love the size of it, I can get a lot of stuff in there. Peach, I love peach. As you can tell, this looks a bit lighter, but I do wear a lot of peachy naturally colours. I've got one of my bracelets on today, but I've got that I make, but all handmade. I've got green on for heart chakra. Heart chakra. So, you know, with a copper in. So I've got that on. Oh yes, any taxes. I didn't even see that. You're on the ball there. So I found this in the thrift shop. This necklace, which I think is really cute, with a little owl on it. Because don't forget, there's lots of symbols out there, people, but they're not what you think they are. They're just what people say they are, you know. But I thought it was quite cute. And it's a long one, and I've just took my necklaces off because, I mean, I could wear it up here because they've just got tangled. I could wear it there. It looks quite cute, but it's a long one down here. I think it's really cute. Hi, Fee. So that's really cute. And then I found this one, and this reminds me of, watch out for another, yeah, I was going to say, well, they might be alright, you know, I don't know. This one is a bit fairy-fied. I think it's fairy-fied. Are you ready? This is gorgeous. I saw it. I'm into butterflies, obviously. Anything that's a bit fairy-fied. And I saw this. And it's purple as well. The colour purple. Purple and pink. Butterflies. You know, I've got the butterflies there. So purple and pink. So I thought this was... I'll just put it on. Really cute. You can wear it high or low. So I'll wear it a bit higher. So you can see. Oh my God, how cute's that? Lovely. Oh, my hair's wild today. Wild and natural, like a lioness, because I'm feeling very lioness energy, like rah sort of thing, but in a good way. Just saying, because it looks a bit mad. I've just left it, washed it, stuck it up, straightened my fringe, obviously, because that goes curly, and just left it. So, some good finds. What else did I find? Was that it? I think that was all from a thrift store. And then, thank you, I made this. Now, I got some wool yesterday because something came in my head and went, you need to crochet. Because I've never learned how to crochet off someone. I've just sort of learned a bit off YouTube. Can't do a lot of it, but can do a bit of it. I made lots of these little flowers, right? And I thought, I just like making flowers. So, with these little flowers, I've made myself a lovely bookmark, and I've made one for my mum and I sent it off today for Mother's Day. It's a bit early, but see, a bookmark, because, you know, in my little notebooks I have. So I've got one with a Buddha on, and it's got beads on, and I'm like, yeah, it's so cute and sparkly and very girly, and that's the stuff I like. So it's very cute. I've made my mum one because she reads she likes to read a book at night, 17 people, and I made this. So I've sent a Mother's Day card off for my mum because she lives in Wales with one of these lovely bookmarks, and I might be making some of these to put on my yeah, you can buy them, Rachel. I'm going to put them on Divine Delights on Facebook. I think you have to go in the shopping bit. I can't remember what you call it. I haven't even put all the jewellery on there, I don't think. I haven't been in. I'm really bad at doing stuff. Look at all these men coming in that need a girlfriend. Jesus, what's up with people? Instead of sitting on the computer, go and find yourself a girlfriend, you know, get out there and put some action into it. So, yes, I will put these up because I'm going to sell a few. I've made a few, and I made one for my mum, so I will put them on there. Oh, thanks. Well, yeah, check it out. I'll you know, I'm rubbish at putting things up over there, but I will go and they will be there. What day are we on? They will be there by weekend, Friday or something. So I made that, and are you ready for this? I'm really impressed with myself. So this gorgeous wool I got, I'll show you the wool. It's not cheap wool either, but it's beautiful. Oh, and guess what it's called? Oh my God. It's beautiful. But guess what it's called? I didn't even know, and then I'll show you what I've been making with it. And I've never done this before. I've never done like a big piece like this before, but last night I just thought, you know what? I don't know why I bought this wool. I'm just making these flowers. I'm just going to make and I'll show you. But I saw this colour and thought, whoa, it's like chakras. It's like electric energy. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I need to make something. I just went back to get another one. She's ran out, so I've got to wait till next week. But are you ready for the name? I didn't even know this was the name. The make of it, because it is gorgeous wool, is Hayfield, and it is a gorgeous wool. Are you ready? Are you ready for this, Fifth World? It's called, it's not a coincidence, is it? Spirit. 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 And it reminded me of chakras. Spirit. So I picked the one up that was named Spirit. Didn't look what the name was because I was just like, I don't go off the thickness of the wool and all that. We've got a wool shop. I just went in and thought, I need something that's multicoloured, nice, because they had green ones and that, but this one's beautiful because obviously it's got pinks and peaches in and that. Are you ready for this? I'm so chuffed with myself. Right, I learned how to crochet flowers. I've never crocheted like a blanket or anything, so I didn't learn how to do this. I just worked it out myself last night. Look at this. Oh my God. Just let me get it. Oh my God, people. She's making a blanket. She started. I don't know if it's going to be for me, if it's going to be a baby blanket with the flowers on. I haven't got a clue. But I find it very meditating because art is creating, craft is meditating. It's gorgeous. And Finn said, Mum, it's like a rainbow. I said, yes, it is. So I'm very chuffed. It's quite big for me. I've never done like a piece like this before. I don't know what pattern it is. I just made it up myself. It just came in and I started doing it. Started it last night in bed. I was like, I will get to the end of this. I can knitting and yeah, I love crocheting. I'm not into knitting. I don't like the needles. I just like my little, but I just started it and I'm like, wow, could be like one of them, but not really. It's going to be a blanket, but it could be a baby blanket. Maybe I could do that, I don't know. Or I could make woolly pillowcases for my couch because they're bright and colourful and I think they'd look gorgeous. So I'm like, yay! You know, them things, creativity's coming in. It's the rare, beautiful man that wakes up to respect our fellows in Oh, a new sub. Hello. Hello to any new subs. See, if I was on the PC, I'd get the sub alert, which I will be going on the PC when I get a few other bits for it and it's all working and stuff properly. But I think that's what I got. I think that's all the stuff I got. So I just love that wool. I'm like in love with that wool. So, oh, and the other day I meant to say, you knitting woman and many talent. I know, it just came in last night, Dave. I was just like, I need to knit. So it means I'll be able to make some lovely scarves this winter because I tried crocheting ages ago and it kept going wrong for some reason. And now I'm like, I can crochet with my own pattern. Weight in Wisdom is great. It is I sort of be talking about that tonight because the Akashic Records, the consciousness, all this stuff, it's just brilliant. And like I said, the rebirthing of a new way, I'm going to be talking about tonight. That's what I've named it. I need to use... Yeah, I know Fifth World's on it now, but you really do need to go and keep an eye on Roseanne Barr because what she's coming out with is true, and she does it in her way, but she's funny as well, but she knows what's going on. And people go, oh, but she's Jewish. You need to drop that crap because it's ridiculous. There are fake Jews, yes, called the Khazarian Mafia that came over. She ain't one of them. This is where people are getting mixed up, and I think Fifth World said yesterday with the channel Roots, which I shouted out a few weeks ago, I think it was, or the other week. I think she did, I'm too lazy, I don't put commas in and that. I get told off all the time for like not putting commas in and fools, but I can't be bothered. I hate texting. I hate it. I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. I'd rather speak. And Roots was saying something about, you know, she's gone down some rabbit holes, not all of them. I've been down quite a lot of them. So I know where she was coming from with it. And like, there are lots of conspiracies, and there's probably some stuff that she hasn't looked at, which you don't have to. You don't have to look at Q and all that. But obviously, you know, that's where I came from, and then it started me off on a journey on other things, even though I was on a journey before Q, because we all are. But yeah, Roots is brilliant, lovely girl. But we're all coming into that consciousness, no matter what you're watching Q or not. Everyone's waking up, you know, everyone's waking up over here to Brexit or trying to figure out what's going on there with the EU, all that sort of stuff. But what I liked what she was saying was, she said something, me and you are too much the same, Dolly. Yeah, she said something about, you know, not everything's a conspiracy. There's lots out there, but remember, they're not conspiracies, they're truth. But they like, on that side, they like to say they're conspiracies. But she was also saying, you mustn't look at the bad in everything, because not everybody's bad. It doesn't just mean because most of the high up government is, that everyone in the government is. They're not. Or all the celebrities are bad. They're not, but most of them in Hollywood, and there's some that, you know, they've got compromise and stuff, there's all that stuff. Or people on YouTube, because this is where people are getting confused with people who've done hit jobs on me. It's pathetic. There's a lot out there with high ranking channels, and some of them are working for the dark side, if you want to say. But just because there are high ranking channels out there doesn't mean they're all working for, you know, you'll get someone who goes, oh yeah, but look how many subs they've got, they must be evil. It's like, they're not all, you know. Or if you've got a lower channel, like I've got a lower channel as in subs, they mustn't be telling the truth because they're not higher up. A lot of the higher up ones are put there. Not saying all of them, that's what I'm trying to say, like what she was trying to say. It's not all bad. And then when I've talked to friends before, even about Q and Trump, and it's like, oh yeah, but the bad, why does he have to be bad? Like, my friend said, oh, Roseanne seems to know, but why does she support Trump? It's like, I'm not saying Trump's done good all his life as any of us. You know, have we took wrong paths sometimes somewhere? Have we said the wrong words sometimes? Have we wished we made a decision where we wished we could take it back? Or, you know what I mean? But it's about the now. It's not about then, even though we have to look at the past to know what's going on for our future, because it all goes round in a cycle. So we have to look, we have to be aware. That's what spirituality is about, and the consciousness is about being aware. I'll come into chat in a minute, but it's about the now. It's about what's going on now. So yes, people can change, and because it is about that. I'm struggling with my bit of angriness I have to stuff. We're all purging stuff. So even if Trump was whatever before, which I don't believe he was, we're all as long as you're coming into alignment with the frequencies that's going on at the minute, and you're coming into a higher consciousness of love, and you want to change, and you're bringing new things in to change, to bring us all into alignment with a new earth, with a new way of thinking, with a new consciousness, on a frequency of love. And people can change if you really want to, and come in to that frequency. It's about the now, not what, oh, this, that, and people go back to like, oh, what this, that, back. We're not looking at that. Yeah, you have to look at certain stuff that's gone on, because we don't want it to happen. And I'm not into the people who are like, oh, well, you know, don't look at that physical stuff. Well, there is stuff going on in the physical with kids, and it's not nice, and I've got kids, so yes, I will look at that. And I don't want that to carry on and turn a blind eye to it, because that's what's happened. People are not looking at, it's not all about being in the physical, we know, but we can't turn a blind eye to it of the horrors that have been going on. Yes, you have to look at it. Yes, you have to get over it and come out of the anger and come to love, because that's what will stop it. But we have to be aware, but it is about the now, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So not everything's bad, like, oh, Trump's bad because it was always bad, because the politicians have always been bad. He's not a politician, he's a businessman. That's different. Something can come in, because if we've all been meditating for years and years and people have been knowing, and the thing's coming in, it's coming into manifestation in reality, then something's coming, hasn't it? I believe the cabal, whatever you want to call it, they knew all this alignment was coming in. They know it's coming in. They can fight it, but they know it's coming in, whatever, because there's too many positivity. There's too many positive things going on that are coming in, of energy, I should say, and people wanting to get on that frequency. It's hard. It's not easy. That's why some people don't want to take this path, because it's not easy. You don't just wake up and go, nah. You purge and you go through certain things. It's to make you fall off it. It's not a hard path to take. As long as you're taking it, as long as you know when you're doing certain things, and let the anger come in, let certain stuff come in, but then let it go. Just purge it out. Don't be like thinking too much of, oh my God, why? Just let it come. The Schumann resonance is going about. There's people doing a lot of things and eating the wrong foods and finding this hard. Don't batter yourself up about it. Just let it come and let it go. It's part of the process. Part of the process. Does that make any sense? Because that just fell out of my mouth. I'm in Scotland and Trump wasn't favoured here. No, he wasn't. But then he's not favoured to a lot of people who watch mainstream media and don't know what's going on. Yeah, but there'll be a reason with the golf course thing, with something or other that mainstream media aren't going to say, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So just let me go back a little bit. But you've helped me to realise also, the messages I get help me realise that he's just playing a role. Yeah, he is just playing a role by higher end. Yeah, he is just playing a role. I mean, we all know about the role, as in, I'm going to talk a bit about this tonight, put it together a little bit more, but yeah. But then you can see he's not the same as the others, because everyone's always said, oh, he's so vulgar. He's not. Oh, he doesn't even talk like a president, because he's not a president. He's not a president, so can't you see the difference? I don't mean you lot in chat. I do believe Trump is. Yeah, I watched Roseanne the other day doing an interview with someone, and the person said it's divine intervention. I believe in that as well. Divine intervention with Trump. Believe it or not, the last trumpet. I've been checking out the ghost cities where they have been building. Yeah, there's loads of mad stuff out there. Like, you can go down loads of paths and you can go down loads of rabbit holes, just as long as you come back up, and just take little bits that you want. Because some people are like, oh, it doesn't matter, you don't need to look at all this. Well, some people just like to know, because it is interesting anyway. And I do believe you had to know what was the past to know where we're going for the future, because this is what it's all about. It's about the now, so we can stop this, so the future's different and it's not going to be the same way it's always been, because that's what I believe is happening, and that's a positive thing. That is a positive thing. Fake news conspires with House Democrats. Yes, Hillary. Yeah, exactly. I get emotional when all of these energies keep coming. Yeah, we all do, and it affects everyone differently. Some don't. Some go up. Some go down. I think it depends what needs to be purged out of you. Like, I get quite angry, and I'll say I get quite angry. If you really help guide me through it, I love you. Oh, thank you. Well, that's one of the biggest things I said, because I got in an argument with someone again yesterday, and they were like, oh, if people knew how you really were. I said, this is how I am. I try to, I am positive in my daily life, but I do still get quite aggressive, like passive aggressive with people when, well, I guess it is that thing of they're saying this and they're saying that, which I know it's one of them things that I've got to purge out of me, because I think that's the last thing to be purged out of me. But at least I said to this person, at least I know I'm doing it. People who don't know they're doing it haven't got empathy, or they'll do something, they've sort of known they've done it, but they're not bothered. I'm bothered. I just see it as a bit of a purge, and I know it'll disappear. Mercury, yeah, exactly, Ella Taylor, and that Mercury retro, yeah, exactly, it's purging all the cack out of us. So I'm not that fussed about it, as in, it might be upsetting a few people, but it's a bit like, it just needs to come out. Maybe I'm voicing it at someone just because I need to voice it somewhere. I don't voice it on here, so maybe they're getting the brunt of it. And I have told them this sort of thing anyway. God has a sense of humour, and it shows with Trump. Exactly, he's funny. And and the Trump supporters are fun. And you can tell, because, sorry, the Democrats, I'm not saying all the people, because some of the people are They just don't know what's going on. They haven't got a sense of humour at all. Have not got a sense of humour, and that says it all. If you haven't got a sense of humour and you haven't got no empathy, what are you? Because you haven't got a soul. You can't be real. You know what I mean? No soul. Got an entity in you. That's not, because like I said before, the more negative you are, the more negative entity energy you will get congregating around you, spirit world, whatever you want to call it as well, because that's what they feed off. That's why when I think of the Anunnaki and all that, things were, still are, mining our energy. That's what it's all about. Energy. We are energy, mining for our energy, feeding off our energy. The more that way it goes bad, then it stays in the bad and bad things happen. That's why, it's all about being positive and giving to others and not to thyself all the time. In whichever way you do that. I love it too. Time to take it. Yes, it is time to take our power back. Exactly. We have more power than them, and they know it, and that's the problem with why they're trying to shut everything up and free speech, shut that down, which Trump's brought back in. Trump tells it like it is, and people get upset. Well, you're gonna get more upset when you find out the truth. To what you're gonna do then? What you gonna do then? See, I'm in one of them moods today. What you gonna do then? That's why there's people, like I said, who are waking up. It doesn't matter what level they're awake. As long as you're awake to know that there's been lies been told in history. We're aware of certain stuff going on, and we'll be here to help the people when they come to ask the questions of, oh my God, like, we've just found out that or the news channel's gone out, so like, what's going on? And there'll be lots of people about going, even if you're only a little bit awake or whatever, but at some sort of awareness, we can say, look, we all know we've been lied to. Whatever it is, we all know. I get passionate too. Yeah, I mean, I've been told of a friend, it's not passionate, it's not compassion when you're being a bit angry. I'm like, yeah, no, they say that, but it is in a way, because my intentions inside me, because this is how I get, my intentions inside me. It's my intention. When I get angry, which, yes, it's just an emotion, but it's emotion in motion. It's energy in motion. It sets us to do something in action, which you should be doing. In my eyes, that's how I think as well. Two sides. I am a fish, but swimming both ways is, in a way, it is compassion. I know it's probably a bit contradicting, but it's like, yes, but I can't have this going on. What's been going on with people and kids and animals and plants and everything. It's not right. It's not right. So anyway, rant over. Just saying. Oh, do you ever get grumpy? Yeah, I do get grumpy. Sleeping worry. I get grumpy. I told you the other day. And my mate who's on the receiving end of me at the minute, I'm grumpy with him all the time, so he thinks that's the real me, and it's not. It's just, if he's listening, I hope he is, because I think I'm just taking out on him because I need someone to rant at, and because he doesn't actually, sorry to say, he's not really into he's probably listening, I don't know. That thing that Root said the other day is, I bring something up, it's like, oh, it's Agenda 21. It's like, that's gone now. Let's be positive. You're supposed to know about positivity. Oh, Trump's evil. For God's sake, does everything have to be evil? We know we've been lied to. Yes, we know there's crap things going on, but it doesn't mean Trump has to be evil because they were before, or I'm excited about, oh, look at this new energy. Oh no, it's not that. That's what you think it is. It's this. There's a lot of fear mongering out there. So to me, get on the positive side of it. Always look for the silver lining. And I said this to them the other day. I went, do you ever look for the silver lining in anything? Positivity. Look for the silver lining in something. Yeah, the higher self. Well, we'll probably be talking about the higher self tonight, because actually I've wrote it down in my little book with my little new, little sparkly doodad. What did I write in here? There's something for tonight anyway, so I'm probably going to blob it all out tonight. And there was something about, because we're going about the roses and the new flower of life, and I thought, yeah, the highest frequency, and it was found as well in natural oils. When you're feeling a bit angry, get some essential oils and smell them. And put them on you, because it does calm you down. You're a northern lass. Yes, I am a northern lass. Even like if lavender. That's strong, but it calms you down. And guess, does anyone know what the highest frequency of essential oil you could have? I've made my own and I will make it again. You can buy it as well if you can get it. This isn't oil, by the way, this is water, but anyone guessing? Rose oil. Rose oil. And someone broke it down and that is the highest frequency, because we know roses are the highest frequency of love. And I've made this myself before, but I did buy one the other day because it's cheap, but it's rose water. And it's really lovely for, I have drank it actually, but it's really lovely for, because it's essential ingredients. It's really lovely for washing your face with, you know, and it's dead cool as well if you keep it in the fridge. If you put it on cotton wool after you've washed your face and just go over it like a cleanser, it smells gorgeous. I've not opened this one yet. Lavender is the best, yeah. I have it in my bedroom, lavender, in a little smelly bag thing. It reminds me of, it just does stink of roses. Don't stink, it smells, it's lovely. And when you put it on your face, it's like, oh, and it makes your skin really soft. Reminds me of being a kid when you used to make your rose perfume when you were younger, if anyone used to do that, girls, you know. And it's good for your hair as well, so I've just got that everywhere. So just put it on my hair. So yeah, maybe I'll chuck that in chat. Roses hold the highest frequency. Funny enough, I brought a rose bush from my garden the other day, so that's good. Let me get a drink of tea. I saw it in... you saw that too, oil frequency. Yeah, I used to make my own, because you can make your own. I used to make, you know, with alcohol, where you extract the oils out. Dolly, you could make some lavender pillows, small ones like... Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do actually. I could make little lavender ones and then sell them, but with like my little... Because this was a bit of a mishmash one, but, you know, my little faces. Funny enough, she's got purple hair as well. So yes, I could do that. Nice idea, thank you. With all my other ideas that are in my bonds at the minute, you know, like... Also, my hula hoop, my little one, that's for doing like little tricks, which obviously you won't be able to see now, but yesterday I did a little bit of this. I like this one. And then I put it down and meditated in the circle. The circle. Well, I love this one. You know, so it could be like a cone shape going up from the bottom of the circle, going up to manifest. So, I just put that over there. But, because creativity, it's like, write it down in your book. Yeah, I do, because I got another plain one. I've got another, hula hooping. I've got a, what did I get the other day? I've got another one for drawing in, and I got another lined one the other day, and I said I was going to use it for poems. Hi, Nathan Oakley, use it for poems, but I'm not. I'm going to use it for consciousness connection to, you know, other energies, and write down, well, I did that with the other book actually, so that's no different really. Writing down those thoughts when they pop in your head, if you know what I'm saying. Akashic records and all that. And what have I been watching? I've just been watching loads of people going about frequencies, the Schumann resonance, obviously, energies, and disclosure, and you know, disclosure of a lot of things with Flat Earth as well, because we all know it goes to that as well, so that's brilliant. Science and spirituality coming together, because that's what it needs to be. Because where is that? Where is that Q map? Let me go and find that Q map. Circles have been coming up. Yeah, maybe that's why I got a hula hoop, because when you dance with it and your energy, and it's a circle. Circle of life. Right, where is it? I don't know where it is. I haven't got a bloody clue. Oh my god. I lose it. I lose it every time. Don't know where it is. No. I don't know where it is. I don't know why I look for this Q map because I've got a new one and I've lost it again. I'm just trying to think where it is. Because at the top of it was spirituality slash what did it have at the top? Technology, it did have at the top of it. Crystal frequency seems to be rising. Yes, and a funny thing, I was talking to a friend the other day going, you know, crystals hold energy and information. And if you think of Superman, see, some people on the channel will be like, what? Think Superman, you know, when he threw his crystal doodah into the wherever he was, Antarctica or wherever he was, I don't know where he was. His dad, you know, his mum and dad who had died, started talking through the crystals came up, didn't they? Showing him, you know, the information. So I couldn't stop laughing because I was talking about Superman. You know when I'm always talking about something, you know how it works. Like I was talking about the Dark Crystal and then the Q book comes out with the film The Dark Crystal in it. I was like, here's what popped up the other day. Have an episode of 2 teaspoons mixed with lemon juice, honey, salt. So I don't know what anyone was saying then. So because I was watching someone else talking about their take on films, because we all know it's out there and they put stuff out there to sensitise us, which we'll be talking about tonight. So you just think it's normal, so when things roll in, you're just used to it. And that's why they do it. I've got through Original Angel. It was brilliant. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to put a spoiler in there, but it was great. It was good. All there. So, because I was talking about Superman, I couldn't stop laughing. Because if I can find it, it was this one. Because I was talking to my friend about it, look at this. So funny. We've got a huge sense of humour, you know. You know when he was there? In the crystals? Not this one, but...
And now, finally, kneel.
We're taking our power back. Watch this.
Take my hand and confess to Russian collusion.
Russian collusion.
You know something? You're a real pain in the neck. I say, make America great again. It could never be done without you.
Without you. Oh God, it was hilarious. Oh, and some people say, oh, we shouldn't be idolising someone, you know, like the stars and all that. We don't. It's just Trump's bringing something good in. Showing it can be done. With the power of the people, because that's who he's giving it back to. Putting the top back on the White House reminds me of putting the top of the pointy bit on the top of the pyramids, because I'll be talking about that tonight, about symbols and stuff like that and how they use it, because we all know the triangle isn't a scary thing. It is if you're thinking it's something else, and the all-seeing eye isn't a scary thing. But when celebrities do this, they're sort of told to do it. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing if I started doing this, because it meant something. It still does mean something good, but it's how you perceive it. And if you're watching certain things that say it's bad and following other stuff that pushes that in, then It is for another occult, but it's for the dark side, how they use it. One consciousness. Ra, whatever you want to say it is. The pyramids. It was for holding frequency. Holding a frequency and energy. Going up to a point, holding the energy. But they use it in their system, the physical system, not the spiritual system, as let me draw it. Their system they use for cooperations and stuff like that, because I nearly got into one of these where you're selling things and all that, and you're all the people at the bottom, and you've got to do all this and that and that and that to get at the top. You'll never make as much money as this person, because they're the one that control, and it's a pyramid system. The selling stuff and all that. They use that symbol for that when it's not what it was originally. That symbol was for. But the pyramid, because that's why they call it the pyramid system. There's us at the bottom, ruled by, if anyone gets what I'm saying, I'll probably talk about that tonight. But the real symbol of the pyramids in Egypt and all over the world, because they ain't just in Egypt, are a frequency, vibrating energy storage system. And I believe it went out all over the plane, to keep the Earth, Gaia, Mother, in harmony with everything that was on it, us, plants and animals. Might sound whack to some people. That's what I believe it was. Just saying. And that's why, to me, I will talk about this again tonight, the physical side of things is important, because there's all this stuff out there, we're spiritual beings, yes, we're this, that and the other, it's a computer game, well, yeah, but I still believe that Mother Earth is a natural motherboard, like I was trying to say the other day, natural, and we still reside on it. So when the physical, as I keep saying, comes in with the spiritual, science comes in with the spiritual, it all works perfectly. It was disconnected, as I keep saying, so I'll be talking about that tonight, so I'm going to shut up now. The owl can represent aliens if you hear an owl. I remember this. Okay. Yeah, they say that. Yeah, I've heard that about the owl, because funny enough, I got this from the thrift store the other day because I like it. Because if you think about the owl, see, some people go, oh, she's got an owl, she must be the occult or Illuminati. No, it's a bird of nature, but, and people call it the watcher, but some of us on the other side use it for different symbolism, because we've got Moloch on Epstein's Island and all, we know that's not good. Not good, that's how they use it, we don't. Also, an owl with big eyes, you've got to think of the alien sort of looking thing with big eyes, so yeah, I've heard that before. But this doesn't mean Indigo Children here, God's Army. Yeah, Indigo Children. But this shouldn't be scary to people. It's the symbols they use. And then when people look at it, it's like, oh, it's so bad. Like, people go, she's got a butterfly on her. I've had this before. Oh, she's got butterflies. Like, monarch training, monarch mind control. No, I think you've been monarch mind controlled to think that. Yes, they do use that. It's only powerful if you let it be powerful and think that way. Let's take it back. Advanced natural technology, exactly, fifth, and that's what I'll be talking about tonight with the, like I said, with the rebirth, because we lived alongside technology. Like I've said before, people will laugh. I don't really care. I say what I want to say. Is my way of thinking of Atlantis. We had the technology, but greedy people got in and it fell and all that sort of stuff. But I've always said, people get scared of like, oh, AI this and AI that. Well, yeah, because they put the films out there, fear-mongering. We can have it in harmony like everything else. But, it's like I said, if it could help grow food or do certain stuff for Mother Earth and help in other things, then it's not a bad thing, as long as the frequency is good and the energy is not a killing energy. We know energies and currents and stuff like that can be made not harmful, because Tesla did it. It was Edison who brought the one in that killed the elephant, and Tesla put the current through his body, his current, but no, Edison lied, didn't he, and said it was a Tesla current and put it through cats and an elephant and killed it, so everyone got fear-mongered and thought his was bad when it wasn't. We know we have bad frequencies, but you can also out-tune that with being in a positive light frequency, if anyone gets what I'm saying, which, like I said, we'll be talking about tonight. I'll chuck that in. I mean, it's nothing I've not spoke about before, but and someone keeps saying, oh, but you don't need to keep looking at the same things and regurgitating stuff. It's like, not regurgitating, it's for people who haven't heard of it, because people are going to start looking. And I'm not talking about us who are looking at different things and trying to resonate with different things. You resonate with whatever makes you happy. It's about helping those that are going to come over. The sleeping that really don't know about anything. I keep saying the people who are sat in front of mainstream media eating the McDonald's and don't know nothing about nothing. Not us, no matter what sort of path you're on, you're taking snippets of that, or you're awake to Brexit and what's going on, or you're awake to the government. You might not be awake to other stuff that's going on down some deep rabbit holes. You don't have to go and look at all that, even though I shouldn't really say that, because I do think you have to be aware. As long as you're aware there's something going on and we've been lied to, that's brilliant. At least you're awake to that and you don't, if anyone gets what I'm saying. Just got a lot of energy today. Triol. I heard someone talking about mushrooms, not like something, they're like long things, that it was a powder, something to drink in it in orange or something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I mean, so strong. I wish I could go a smelly vision. And we're not talking about fake science either, mainstream media science, fake. We're talking about proper science coming together with spirituality and working, well, some things you just can't measure in that, isn't there? But, when I still do have a problem with all the NASA stuff, not as in the moon landing, we all know about that, the other stuff is in, and people go, oh, NASA lies about everything. It's not necessarily saying they lie about everything, because there might be things out there that they have shown. I'm not talking about the moon landing, I'm just talking about other things that may be true. It doesn't mean everything's a lie, we just know certain things, yeah. The law of one. I'm big on the law of one. They put stuff out there, like I said, in films, but that's what I'll be talking about tonight. So get some roses, people. If you've never got this before, you can make your own, but if you want to try it out anyway, this is like 80p or £1. I got it from Morrison's. It's in the sort of like, what do you call it? World aisle, where they do all big bags of rice and curry stuff and like world food, is it? Or something, I don't know what you call it. And they have them there, and it's, you wash your face, ladies and men. Use this as a cleanser on cotton wool. So fresh and, it's gorgeous. Mike Pence handshake with a note. Yes, the Mike Pence handshake with a note exchange. You mean the Freemasonry thing going on there, whatever it was? Yeah, we saw that one ages ago. Has it come back up again? I know there's loads of Q drops. I haven't looked because I'm sort of just sitting back and watching. I'm sort of just sitting back like they told us ages ago, get the popcorn in and just watch. Watching on Friday with Brexit, what goes on there. Will May leave? Will she come up with something? Apparently Mog's got onto it now where, but we could have a deal. We don't want a deal. A deal means you're still in. We can't leave with a deal because a deal means we're fucked. We're still in. Sorry for swearing, but that's what it means. So either they'll kick it down the road a bit more, something will kick off, or something will drop, or there'll be civil war, because I think that's why, they're reporting about the Queen at the minute, because I think she wants to do one. But we'll just see. No deal, just leave. Exactly. A deal means we're still in it. People need to wake up, because I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, but the EU won't be able to go on holiday if we're out of the EU. I won't be able to buy certain makeup or anything. Yes, you will, because we're dealing with other countries. That's why Trump's going around making deals. We can still get food. Everything's going to be dearer. No, it's not. It'll probably be cheaper. We don't need to deal with them. We didn't deal with them before. Young people don't remember. We were not in the EU years back. We don't need it. Still doesn't mean we cannot make deals everywhere. We can't be friends over there. It's those in charge. No, we don't want you Khazarian mafia. No thanks. But people don't look into it. They just think, oh, this is going to happen because that's what they're putting on the news and in the papers. Oh, this is going to happen. Why won't we be able to go on holiday? Go to America. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm in one of them moods today, like high energy, but like people. Funny, sarky mood. But May's out along with a boot. Yeah, a boot up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. A deal. We don't want a deal. A deal means we're still in. That's how thick they think people are. But people have got to wake up to the fact that, yes, you're still going to have money. Yes, you can still go on holiday. We'll be buying from other countries fresh food and stuff. We don't need them. And then they're going to need us anyway because no one will be buying from them because that's what Trump's doing, making deals around the world. We won't be bothering with you. So you'll have to come on board with it. You'll have to come on board with it because we ain't bothered and neither is the world. So you can stay there. I'm not talking about the people. You know, but like I said, if you want to learn some good stuff, get over to Roseanne Barr and listen to what she's saying. Don't get triggered because she's a Jew, because that's what people have problem with. They really need to go and do their own work. She's good. There was fake ones that came over years back, you know. Just saying, do your own work and stop. People need to stop shouting that word out and being, I don't mean people in here, but that's all you see everywhere in people's channels, especially over, Zionist, It's like, get over it, you know. I'm in one of their moods today. So EU needs us more than... Exactly, they need us, thank you Dave, more than we need them, and they know it, and that's why they're trying to push it. But, well, no. This is why people need to wake up. We didn't have it before, we don't need it again. Every country should be able to do their own thing, but we make deals with Trump, you know, like Trump's doing. We make deals and we can all get along because we all did it before. Simple. We get all the badness out first. It's like some people say, oh yeah, but they're building the water, this, that and the other, and that's awful, and you should be letting everything, and who rules the world? It's like, yeah, but you have to put them barriers up first to get rid of the evilness that's been in. Raping kids, sex trafficking, all this. We don't want that. And people who say don't look at the physical, well, I'm sorry. We don't want that happening. If you saw that happening in front of your face, I don't think you're going to go and sit and meditate in a corner, are you? You're going to want to do something. Even though it all works together, yes, it all works together, but I'm just saying boots needed on the ground as well, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So Roseanne Barr's brilliant at the minute. You should check her channel out. She's on fire. Listen to what she's saying. I've been watching. She is funny as well. She's got a sense of humour, as we all know. I watched her as a kid. She's a good woman. She knows about stuff. She knows about the real stuff. Spirituality and all that. She knows because she is a Jewish woman. Proper. Don't get triggered, people, if anyone new comes in, but you should go and watch her and listen to what she's saying. Yeah, EU wants a huge army take-up. Well, yeah, they do. They're actually supposed to be bringing an army over just in case Brexit kicks off. Why? Because they know people are going to kick off if we don't, you know. So we'll see on Friday. Love Roseanne and love her channel. I only went and found it because you said something I've always loved. Yeah, it's because I shouted her channel out the other week because she's into Q. I think she said something about Q once. She supports Trump. She doesn't agree on everything, and that's good, but she knows he's come here for something to help bring some barriers down, and people have said, oh, you could look at the reflection of yourself or what he's putting out, but he is here to do good things, break down some barriers, and she knows, and she's a proper person. That's why she said the thing about the Muslim Brotherhood and Valerie Jarrett that time. Well, she does look like that out there, you know what I mean? And nothing was said about it. They called Trump an orange orangutan, but nothing was said. But she got fired for saying what she fired. But we know what's going on, if you know. So what she was saying was right. Maybe she said it in a bit of a thingy way, but people don't like it, do they, these days, that people just saying the truth because it's hate speech. And oh my God, you can't say this, and let's wrap everybody up in cotton wool because can't say anything nasty because the truth hurts. Well, the truth needs to be said. And it's going to hurt a lot of people when they find out, like we said, but there's good people all over the plane of Earth to help people out when all this drops. Just saying. Please know that anything war related is all just set them putting on a show. Yeah. Well, it is. Anything war related, like you said, is a set. Is like you said, all just set them putting on a show. Yeah. Which, when you look at it, we know Trump's different. I do, because he's not setting wars off. He's making deals. Obama was setting wars. Do you hear of ISIS anymore? No. When Bush was in, Clinton's and all that, Obama, wars. Trump's in. We had any wars? They're trying to say, oh yeah, Kim Jong-un. Anything happened? No. ISIS? No. Deals? Yes. Wars? No. Deals? Yes. Wars? No. A little bit different, isn't it? Just saying. Yeah, but I think there's too many good people on it, LA Taylor, because it's not what the people want worldwide. And because people know, so like I said, once you've seen stuff going on, we know how they play the game. So it's a bit of checkmate time now. It's been going on for a long time, but people have been awake for this a long time. But the way others are waking up, so there's more and more and more coming on every day. So I say, the more you see, the more you don't you can't it can't work because everyone's seeing it. So you can't pull the wool over our eyes anymore because we know how you play your game. Yeah. Dolly Army, love it. Thank you. Do you know what I mean? In that sense of that's why people need to wake up, even if they're aware to little bits of it. At least they're aware because it's their awareness. They're aware, being aware of what's going on, so they can't play the games anymore. And they know this. They know this. I think they actually. I think they knew this time was coming because it is a cycle. Circle of life. I think this time always comes in for people to wake up, and it's either the fall or the rise of what Atlantis. I don't know, the fall or the rise. Is that why Atlantis fell, if you want to say it in that sense? We ain't falling this time. We ain't falling. We've got help. We've got good people. We've got people who've been on this for a while. I believe we're rising. That's the rise of consciousness. It's awareness. You know what's going on. We'll be here. But anyway, a bit of I'm shutting up now because this will be my chat tonight, and I think it'll be interesting as well. I feel like I'm trying to finish it before it's too late. I don't feel like I am. I know it. But in a sense as well, because that's what I feel like I'm trying to put something out there. I don't know what positivity of something, inspiration, creativity is. Even if it's just a little seed in their brain where they just think, yeah, which makes me laugh because in Original Angel, there was a little seed, if anyone watched it, that I pulled out, a little seed, planting a little something so that when it comes to it, they'll think, someone was saying, because it is hard to wake people up, and you're not going to wake everybody up. They've got to do it themselves. Like, every path is different. I was trying to tell a friend this. Just because somebody did this doesn't mean I'll do it like that. I was also watching something about, this was interesting to me, and I will go over this tonight. You know, clairvoyance, you can be clairvoyant. What is it? Clairvoyant, clairaudient, is it sentient? Sentence? I probably said it wrong. And cognizance, I can't even say it. Claircognizance, I can't even say it, is the sense of knowing. Clairsentience, I know I've said this wrong, is feeling emotions, which is what I think I do because I've always felt the emotions, and you feel like it's as if they're your own emotions when sometimes they're not. And then you get obviously clairaudience is like hearing in the mind, and then obviously you get clairvoyance, which is seeing pictures and visions of things in your mind. So there's quite a few. So some might say, oh, I'm clairvoyant. You might be something else. There's telepathy and all sorts of things. Yeah, so it's like when I say I bring things out in pictures, I think, and I can work off visions and pictures, as in I understand it more than words. This is why I say sometimes my words come out, I'm not even bothered. That's why I don't even like texting. If I could draw a picture of something and someone does that to me, I understand more. So when I say to people, just because somebody's doing this way, or their path is this, and they go and meditate in a corner, that doesn't mean I have to do it that way. I meditate through art. I think art's meditation because I get lost in it and I'm not really thinking. I'm just going with the flow, and then things pop in. That's why when I'm in the garden having a brew, I just sit there looking at the clouds. That's why I take my book outside. Something comes in and I start writing it down. Something pops in. Art, creativity, music, it comes through me, everything. So I'm not into all that thing of like, don't get on people's back if they're not doing it the way you're doing it, because we all do things different. We are all different, but we are all from the one. You know, and something's just popped in my head now, so I'm going to write it down. Draw it out quick. Yeah, so I'm going to go in a minute. I'm going to finish this brew off. Big demo on the 29th. That's the Brexit in London, isn't it? So we'll see what goes on there. So what we're all seeing, and you're also rescuing people from something. Matrix. Can't even speak today. Leave means leave. It sure does. So that'll be interesting, won't it? Thanks, Fifth, for pulling me out of the Matrix. So grateful to be free of it. Treacle David. That's what it's all about, pulling yourself out of the Matrix, you know. And this is in Scotland. The wife said she wanted to go and see Jeremy Kyle. Oh my God. Whoa. She can't go and see Jeremy Kyle. The wife wanted to go and see Jeremy Kyle for her life birthday. I've got her sister where going, oh, you're not. You're not. I can't stand Jeremy Kyle. You'll have to laugh at it though, because I just think it's negative energy. You know, it's always the same story, but you can see it in a funny sense, I guess. So I got a sister pregnant. We're going. Are you joking? Dolly, yes, I experienced all of the Claires you mentioned. Comes it? Yeah, and you can have all of them, because I think I have the emotional one, the pictures. People save themselves. I'm trying to help people save themselves with my experience. Yeah, people do save themselves. You can. That's why I said you can plant seeds, but you can't really tell somebody. And I have this thing with a friend at the minute because, you know, that's sort of how it is. Like, that's why I say on here, you know, I'm watching such and such a body's channel, go over and watch it. I'm not telling you to believe what they're saying. I'm just saying, that's why I say if it resonates, it resonates. Not all of it might not resonate, but snippets will fall away. And I've had people say, oh, it's not the knowledge. You don't need the knowledge. You don't need the information. Well, I like information and I like to just see. It's not just that, because all the information I've gathered now, obviously, it's the same thing because it's all the same thing. It's all put out there. We know. But I like seeing other people's channels of what they think it is and how they're progressing in their path and how they're perceiving things of what they think certain things is. But I tend to go to the positivity channels because I think the more you're on a positive channel, the more these negative ones will go, because if you don't watch them, they're not needed, if anyone sort of gets what I'm saying. The Grim Reaper approached Paddy and said, I'm deaf. No worries, says Paddy. I'll talk louder. I like that one. Do you know what? That's something I'd say, because I'm a bit dippy like that. I'd go, that'd be me. That I'd go, what? Oh, I'll shout louder then. And be like, no, I'm deaf. What, you're deaf? Oh, you're deaf. Oh, okay. Freedom is unlocked with the keys that are inside, literally, in our DNA. Yep. That's why I believe working through the chakras and energy, unlocking each one, because like that's why I believe a lot of negative entities or people or whatever locked in the below ones and they're not moving above. That's why I believe all these plasma a solar flash of plasma, all this. I believe it's a lot it's cleansing the energy, and that's why people are like up and down at the minute, feeling a bit cacky, wanting to eat this when they know it's not good. And I've had people saying that to me, this, that, I think it's just a cleansing of energies. We are all energy, everything is energy. So when people poo-hoo it and go, it's like, but we are energy, we're energy beings, we're energetic beings, everything, and energy's everywhere. It's a cleansing of everything. The fluoride stare. You know, just loads of puppets in Westminster, exactly. And the only thing, it's not freaky, but I did say this ages ago, when I was younger I did go on a Ouija board, and I did get the word Edgar. And then I come across something last week saying about Edgar Casey, who was, I don't know if it was assessing info from Akashic Records, and I was like, ooh, this was when I was about 14, and I just got the name Edgar, not Edgar Casey, but just Edgar, which makes me think, oh. And then I heard that and I was like, oh, that name Edgar. Didn't get the second name Edgar, but I was like, Edgar Casey and the Akashic Records. So, the Akashic Records, Rachel, look into it. Everything that ever is and was and connected to source, and that's where you get all your ideas and everything from, and every consciousness all together. Like a big energy ball, isn't it? You tap into it. You tap into it when you're on that frequency, and the more you're on that frequency, the more you can tap in. I probably spelt it wrong. I'm sure Fifth World will put the word up because I'll probably spell it wrong knowing me. I think she just said it before actually. Akashic, is it? Akashic Records. Truth is always free of fear. Exactly, and that's one of the biggest things. And that is why the elites, whatever you want to call them, the cabal, always put us in fear with visions and things on TV, on the news, in films and everything, because if you're in fear, you're not going to want to look at certain stuff, you're not going to want to do things because you're in fear. Wish you could delete what? Wish you could delete what? So, you know, wish you could delete what, Paul? Someone spell Akashic Records, because I'll probably spell it wrong, but if you tap it, it'll probably come up anyway. And check, if you've not already checked Fifth World channel out, check it out as well, because she talks about that. Thank you, Tree Hugger Dave. There you go, Rachel. Electrical energy in your brain fires the neutron, I can't even say, which carry the signals, etc. Yep. And I believe that's out there as well. Fire up. That's why they say as well, I don't know if you've heard of the light, if you get a noise in your right ear, it's from the right side of your brain, and noises in the left ear, you've got a negative energy and a positive energy sort of downloading, if you get what I'm saying. Which you haven't got a fear, it's just, you know, certain things come in, certain things go out. Like I said about spirit, if you believe it, well, spirit is energy, some reside here, and if they were negative, they'll probably pass over negative. That's why you get negativity still in spirit form that are trapped here. Because if it's fear, then it's programming done by the... Exactly, if it's fear, it is the programming. It's like I said the other day to a friend, who were like, oh, it's this. And I'm like, hi, well, is there not a silver lining everywhere? You're in fear. So if you're still in fear, you're being programmed, you've still got that programming microchip in you or something, because you're still talking about fear. All these things are about to happen. Those souls are literally going to be deleted from existence. Yeah. Eradicated, just like through the energy or the frequency, or it moves it somewhere else. Go. But yeah, I believe in all that, and it's yeah. That's why you've got high. That's why you've got to, as hard as it is to try and keep in that high vibrating frequency, and to help you do that, like I've said many times before, I like crafting while I'm listening to things, listening to good music, and there's a lot of people on here, if you check the channels out, that do music, and you'll get music and ideas and that from Akashic Records with your music. Watching things that make you laugh, smile, keep you happy, keep you in a good vibration, keep you smiling. Nothing that brings you in negativity. You need to keep up with, like I said, positive people, positive things, positive doing. Just anything that you love and makes you happy. Yeah, they don't know they have awakened emperor. Exactly. See, a lot of people think Trump's asleep. He's not. Keep saying, Uncle, Tesla. What did Tesla know? What did his uncle know? Yeah, and if Jesus puts your smile on your face, that's brilliant, because we are armouring up in the, the armour of God. And like I said, I'm not religious, because you don't have to be religious, but I do believe in God, but my word for that is source energy. All the same thing to me, people use different names, but yes, like I said, Jesus knew about the frequency, he was putting that frequency out. That's why they wanted to shut him up, didn't they? Because he was putting that love vibe out, wasn't he? So that's what's always happened. Music definitely assists being, yeah, the music is, and that's why Hollywood have been pumping some right rubbish out, because it affects your brain, and they've been putting horrible stuff out that programs you and like you turn into a bit of a zombie with it, don't you? Trump is Prince just like me. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Fifth. But I can't believe in internet. Well, there's lots of weird things going on, and so it's the greatest time to be alive because we're getting to see things and experience things and feel things that you didn't think were there before, and you thought it was a coincidence, or it's not real because, you know, you're just thinking you've seen something, or you thought you saw something, or you thought you were experiencing. It's like, no, that's what you were programmed to believe. Programmed. Well, the world opens up when you begin to open your eyes and research. You know, some people go about, oh, because we know Google and all that, and this is, you know, bad bits and everything, but there's also good bits. Like some people say, oh, you should, you know, listening to people on YouTube. Well, there's a lot of good people putting stuff out on YouTube, but obviously we know there's a lot of people who are shills on YouTube, and like I've had experience with people doing silly hit pieces on me that make no sense because these people don't know me. They think they do. They do stuff too because they're negative. They need to go and look at themselves because they don't know me properly. They just take snippets of what they want to use, like the mainstream media do, like I said before. Put stuff out there so their minions follow what they say, even though they call other people occults and stuff, but they have their own little one. And they get enjoyment out of, like, taunting people. Well, that's a really negative thing. I don't tell people to go over to other people's channels to taunt people, and you know, in that sense, it's just like, go and check this channel out. If you resonate, you resonate. So to me, these people are going to get seen for what they are anyway. You know, doesn't even matter if they think they're not on they're on the right side. But it's like someone said the other week, my channel as well, have a responsibility for the people. You have a responsibility if you've got a channel on YouTube for the responsibility of what people do. And you might not think you do, but you do. Because if you're telling people to go over and go into someone else's channel and taunt them and be a troll, you're saying it's not my fault. Yes, it is, because you've told them to go and do that. That's why I don't do that. I've said some things in the past, like, oh, not that, but I normally would say, oh, it's just what I've been watching, and if you want to go over and resonate, if it resonates, it resonates. You don't tell people to go over and do your dirty work for you. And then these people parrot, like, they think they're not mind control, but they are, because they're doing what someone told them to do, because they told them to, because they believe I'm bad or someone else is bad. They don't know me. It's like Roseanne said on one of her chats, I have actually met Trump, and she said, I've met him and he did this and he was good and that. So people can go on about him. They haven't actually met him. They don't know. Do you know what I mean? So judging a book by its cover, you're wrong. And these people, whether they know they're doing it or not, will get seen for what they are and what they're doing. And hopefully they'll come and stand in the light and realise that, you know, it's down to something else in their life why they're doing this. But, you know, they think they're free-minded, but they're obviously not, because they've obviously coming off another channel to go and troll other people because that channel's told them to go and do it. And then the other person will stay there going, oh, it wasn't my responsibility. Yes, it is your responsibility, because it's the stuff coming out of your mouth. No time for deception or tolerance left inside of me. Yeah. Bye, Mark. Exactly. So yeah, I don't know if any of that made sense, because I've got to go now anyway. But yeah, so I will be making some of these lovely little bookmarks, because I have these books everywhere, and it is a good idea to be writing what you think your thoughts are when they just come in, because you can look back at it, like I've said before. It is a good to have. I'm going to decorate this book, but yeah, so I'll be on tonight about 8:30ish, 9ish to finish off this chat, and it will be entitled, I think, Rebirth of a New Way, New Earth, new, whatever you want to say, consciousness. But thank you, Tapper. I don't know whether you want me to say, you know, thank you for the Some people don't, so I haven't said anything, but thank you, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else, but yeah, so I'm going to finish off a little bit of my lovely, gorgeous, I'm so chuffed. See the things that excite me, some people think, you know, oh my God. It's like, yeah, but I don't need loads of money, do you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh my God, look at this gorgeous crochet. Okay, I will. Thank you, Tapper. I think it'll benefit everybody anyway, because it'll be... who said something about Jacob the other day as an answer? What we're going on about here? Do you mean what we're talking about? Whatever it was, Tapper, good man. You'll know, and you'll all appreciate when I tell you. With the other thing, that Sleeping Warrior sorted out for me some speakers, so it was something else and it'll be better. Oh yeah, sorry Rachel, thank you, I've got them right here because I was going to pull a card before I go to pick little legs up. So on the way to school today, he made me laugh. He said, he was talking to me and I was trying to tell him, when you go into the wool shop, what colour was the wool? See if you can find it for me. And he did. He went, because I sort of butted in over him, he went, Mom, I went, what? He went, I can't speak because you're messing my letters up. I went, oh, right, sorry. It wasn't his letters, it's because I was saying something and he wanted to speak and I didn't know he'd because I am quite bad at that. Oh, right, yeah. Going up that Jacob's ladder. Yeah, stop the blood spilling, exactly. That's why you must see what's going on in the physical and put boots to the ground, because we're not standing for this cack anymore. But do your meditations of whichever way that is, you know, artwork, whatever it is. Doesn't mean you have to be sitting. If you're one of them, I'm a bit like that. I have to be a bit of doing. So my meditation is in other things like art. But I will sit there. Like I sat there in my circle the other day, my hoop, with candles on. That was just having a, you know, well, I know when I go to bed actually, when I'm laying there. So it doesn't have to be the way people tell you to do it. Oh, you mean I should make some cards? Is that what you mean? Watch it jump. Bye, Dave. Thank you very much. And I'll let you know when it comes, you know. Haha. See them too? Flipped over. Adventure. Reminds me a bit of Atlantis again with the shell. Mermaids, fifth. It's a bit of an adventure, all this, you know, finding stuff out. Waters above, waters below. 46, I love this one. Gratitude and appreciation is needed. Look at the rainbow, what do you call it? The, what's it called? Because it is all about this. But I'll do one more because I want 3, so let me just get these cards right. Bye, Dave. Crosshatch, he's 4 now. He's been on ages ago. I haven't had a new one. Jesus, no. Be immaculate conception. Right, 2 have just fell on the floor. Oh, 2 have just fell on the floor. So we've got 4. So we've got Shift Your Energy. That's what I'm talking about tonight. We've not had this one. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Hey! 19. Look at the picture. Rainbow, healing hands to Mother Earth. We've got the animals, the plants, the birds, the waters, the sea creatures, the plants, us below, everything coming in. Beautiful card. Shift your energy, shift your energy, shift your frequency. We've not had this one ever, ever, ever. I've never pulled this card. I've actually never pulled this card myself. And that's what I'll be talking about tonight. This is what we're doing. That's beautiful. Rainbow hands, rainbow wool. Remember what it's called? Spirit. Which I was doing something with Spirit last night, might tell you tonight, so that's quite, I can't say it's a coincidence, can I really? But there you go. And the other one is, are you ready? Before I go, I've got to go now. Because this is what it's all about. 38. Acceptance of love. Feminine and divine energy need to be in balance for Gaia. Because if she's not in balance, we're not in balance. See all the little faces, spirit faces, elements, elementals. There's all little, when you look at these cards, you have little faces everywhere. All working together. So that was the last card. So I've got to go. Need to tidy this table up. It's just got crafting stuff everywhere. And I've got my little stone here. It's not little. Rose quartz. Yay. So I shall see you later, guys. I think it'll be... Sorry, I didn't even move the chat up then. I didn't know what everyone was saying. Yeah, Ouija board ages ago. I mean, what is it? Connection to spirit? You watch Huff Paranormal and he has his electrical spirit box. It's always been there, but they try to say it's evil. You can get negativity on there because you get negative energies from negative people that passed over and are still negative. You know? So, sorry, I just didn't see anybody chat. Oh, Dolly name the... Oh, sorry, Rachel, is that what you're asking? I thought you meant... Nature's Whispers. All it was Nature's Whispers Oracle cards. Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. These ones. Nature's Whispers Oracle cards. If anyone's after these. I think I got them off Amazon or eBay ages ago, but they will. I've got new ones coming, so when the new ones come, I'll show you. I'll probably show you tonight all of my decks because... done it before. I said I'd do it the other day and I haven't because I was having a bit of a rest this weekend because this is a thing before I go with shifts of energy. If you're feeling tired, go to bed early. If you're feeling drained, it doesn't matter. Chill out. You don't have to be doing stuff. And I was going to come on the other night and thought, no, I'm tired. So therefore, I'm not doing it because I do what I feel I need to. Acceptance of love, that is the one. Tree likes to, yeah, rainbows, but yeah, weaving new dreams. Exactly. So cards, these... I love these cards. So, where is that one actually? Because I'm going to show that one tonight because that is so going in with what I was talking about. These two. So, yay. There's been an expanse between waters. Nature's Whispers, I think. Yeah, Nature's Whispers, Rachel. They're called Nature's Whispers. Sorry. Oracle cards, not tarots. I prefer oracle cards. I've got tarots, but you know, some people do spreads. I just let mine jump out. So I've got to go. So have a great afternoon, morning, whatever. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, listen to your body, especially now. Those cards seem earth in nature. Yeah, they are earth in nature because they're nature's whispers. So they're all very earthy cards. And there's 50 cards. You know. But I will show mine tonight because I've got quite a few decks. And I've got a new one coming that I wanted quite a couple of years ago. And I just didn't get them. They weren't dead dear at the time. But I just thought, I'm hoping the ones that I've ordered are the real ones because they were quite cheap, but it might be because they were they're not that new. So hopefully when they come they'll be what I think they are, hopefully. So I shall catch you all later. Thank you. Catch you all later and we'll have a chat about the you know it'll be mixed up and everything, but the rebirth of a new way, new earth, new consciousness, whatever you want to call it, but I'm just calling it a new way because I believe there is a new way coming in. Oh, thanks.